that probably flows us into the next topic, which Amy covered off on the client update, which is just around portfolio construction. It's very topical given the volatility of the last 12 months. And I suppose it just reinforces for us and our clients the importance of portfolio construction. That flows directly into the conversation we just had about the importance of Hamish and having someone close to the coalface with direct equities, but also on a broader level, on a more macro level for each of our clients. The way I probably like to look at it is to say that, you know, if we're making radical changes to people's investment circumstances because the market's gone up or down, we've probably misjudged the advice we probably should have given in the first place. And I think the fantastic thing looking back with the benefit of hindsight is that our portfolios have managed very well through this period of uncertainty. And I certainly, like everyone, has probably been a little bit anxious about that sort of February, March period. When you look back with the benefit of hindsight on that 12 months, you can see the benefit of actually being true to people's risk tolerance, their risk profile, and having that diversification, which is something that we're always aiming to do.
Yeah, and I think across the board, like everyone's portfolios are going to be different based on their own circumstances, but we're always building in provisions and safety measures. So, you know, just give my blog a plug that's coming out soon, but talking about, you know, all those layers of risk protection we've got built in for people. So making sure you've got, you know, cash on hand, you've got, you know, potential access to redraw facilities. Then inside the investments, there's liquid investments that aren't bound to that volatility of the market. So, you know, we've got layers of protection built in that we don't get caught up in these massive market movements. We don't have to panic and buy or panic and sell. You know, we've got provisions in place, and it's not that we ever want these things to happen, but history shows they will, and it will happen again. And it's been an interesting time because obviously this is probably the first one of these, you know, significant events for me, being a planner. Jay's probably been through a couple. Peter's probably been through about 35 of them by now. But you really get to test the strategies, and it's the litmus test. I've said to a few clients, I said, look at that, look what you do if we just sort of, you know, got to stick fat through these periods of time and not panic and do anything either way. You know, we might have taken a few opportunities where possible, but if you ride these out, you've got the good foundations of the portfolio built at the start. We don't have to be stressed about it. We don't have to be worried about it. You know, the market hasn't fully recovered yet, but many of the portfolios are exactly where they were 12 months ago already. So, you know, it's going to be a little bit different for everyone, but I think just sometimes we probably undersell how much work goes into those portfolios and those risk profiles. So it's something that is certainly not underthought in the building process.
Yeah, I think the more we verbalise it, again, it's something that we do every day, but letting people know that there's great importance in that construction because it certainly helps us through these periods, which don't happen all the time. It's our first sort of significant bear market in sort of 12 years, but it's nice to see with the benefit of hindsight, as I said, that they've held up really well.